Hi, Maxine. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Well, what seems to be going on in your neck of the woods?
I'm just trying to handle my aunt passed away recently, and I guess I'm going through some grieving
Okay.
issues right now.
Okay. So I'm sure that made you feel bad. Were you very close to the aunt?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
hmm
Is this whose sister, brother? What? Well, not
My
brother,
mother,
but is your
my
mother's
mother's
sister?
sister.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. All
She was
right.
85 years old. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she lived a
So
good and fruitful life.
yeah, she did. She was able to live alone in her house up until she got real sick and passed away. So she wasn't in a hospital or no machines or anything like that. So it's still upsetting right now for
Mm-hmm.
me.
Yeah, and I understand what you're saying because this is fresh for you. And just
Mhm.
understand, you have to go through your period of grieving because you
Yeah.
grieve her loss and you grieve your own loss for what could have been or what you think should have been. So it's not
Yes.
always possible to get past that unless you talk about it and understand that grieving is a normal process. No one can tell you how long to grieve or how short to grieve. That is a personal decision. So,
Right.
did you all get together for holidays? Is she living in the city with us, or where is she? Where was she?
No, she lived in Michigan, and I saw her for her birthday in January. So we all had a good time. And then I came in the summer for our family reunion. We had a good time then too. So shortly after that, she started declining in health, and that's what happened.
Okay. Are you like seeing a flashback of your mom, or does this make you think of your mom? Because I know you told me she was no longer with us.
Yeah, so mother, she passed away years ago, but
Mm-hmm.
so but she, my aunt reminded me of my mother, so it's probably why we were so close.
Mm-hmm.
I would call her every week on Saturday morning, and I'm having coffee, and she's having coffee, and so we would just chat. And so I guess a few months ago she wasn't in good health at that time, and I
Mm-hmm.
know that something was wrong.
Oh, okay.
So right now I guess I'm just reflecting on the good times in this past year, getting a chance to see her, spend time with her. I have a lot of pictures of her,
Mm-hmm.
and I sent her flowers, and send people flowers while they're living, not
Mm-hmm.
until after.
Yeah, that is so true. You should give people their flowers while they're living, because
Yeah.
once they're gone, there's nothing you can do about that. But you do have
Mhm.
the memories, and always keep those memories close to you. You know, you can think
Mhm.
about her, you'll think about something y'all laughed about, and you may even start laughing. Or
Yes.
you'll,
Mhm.
maybe y'all cooked in the kitchen together.
Yes.
So, was there a
Yes.
special meal that she would prepare, a special dish, or one that you cooked that she really
Mhm.
liked?
Um, she liked the desserts, like cakes, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, pound cakes or chocolate cakes, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, was she a baker? Did she like to bake?
Yeah, she was more of a baker, yes.
Oh, okay. And what about yourself?
Yeah, I like to bake. I like to cook. And the way she cooked hers was more like fancy, like you would see something on TV. It would be more of, the preparation, how it
Mm-hmm.
would look. The
Mm-hmm.
presentation, look so pretty on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she would cook. Sorry, those are good memories too.
That's good. And
hmm
how are you preparing for the holiday? Because this is going to be your first holiday without her, and then it's also new and fresh. So, what are you doing to I guess so to speak, protect yourself during this time so you just don't totally lose it or you just not able to deal at all. Are y'all having a family get together or what might be
Yeah.
transpiring then?
Yeah, my family's coming here for dinner, for a Thanksgiving dinner. So
Okay.
it'll be a full house of people. So
Hmm.
I'm preparing for that. And so I'm looking forward to that. So that'll help me
Hmm.
deal with the holidays, yes.
Okay. Do you feel overwhelmed having all these people coming down right now, or are you okay with that?
I'm okay with it because it's going to help me um, not be so sad or, upset or depressed about the holidays and not having my aunt around.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think it'll be better for me to be around a lot of people
Okay.
instead of being by myself. Yeah.
And these are the family members that know her, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. So y'all will be swapping memories there, and that always helps also.
Yes.
Okay. What would her favorite dessert be, or what would your favorite dessert be for her to fix for you?
Pound cake.
Any kind of pound cake, or did y'all have a special
Uh,
one?
Probably 7 Up pound cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you
Uh-huh.
make that for her too?
Yeah, we would all, we'd take turns, holiday times, or, somebody will bring a cake, or she would bake it herself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a common dessert that we would all have.
Oh,
Share the
okay.
recipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since she's not here this holiday, make that
Hmm.
your I'm not going to say your priority because I don't want you to become overwhelmed, but
Hmm.
just think about it and see if you might want to fix one because I can almost guarantee you're going to be standing there in the kitchen talking to her while you're making this cake, and you're going to
Yeah.
laugh every once in a while because you're going to say, "Oh, I put the wrong thing, honey," or whatever you called her, and
Right.
that will cheer you up too. She's not
That's true.
here, but she's still in your heart, in your thoughts, in your memories. So you
Right.
can recall what happened when y'all would be cooking. Or, I don't
Right.
know, I'm going to share something with you, and I hope you don't mind. But
Hmm.
back when my mom passed, and we cooked together also. And
Hmm.
to honor her, I made sure that I cooked her favorite thing that she liked for me to cook to go
Hmm.
with our first big gathering, excuse me, that we had. So
Okay.
that might could be something that you want to do is make that
Hmm.
7 Up cake. Have your fun in that kitchen laughing at the stuff you doing because you
Right.
now you want to make it perfect because you know
Hmm.
she's not there, but you want her to be proud about it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna be in
That's a
there.
good idea.
That's not right. Stop, stop. Let me think. Let me. Okay, and you'll be in that kitchen just laughing, and that's your own personal remembrance of her. That's how
Yes,
you
I
honor
agree.
her. So,
Yes.
how do you feel about that?
Yes, I can do that. I have the recipe on my refrigerator door, and I have all the ingredients. I
Hmm.
did ask a cousin that's coming for Thanksgiving to make it, to bake the cake
Okay.
this time, because
Okay.
I wasn't sure I was going to be ready to do it myself. I have the ingredients, but
Hmm.
I said I'll just ask her to do it. So
That's
she's going to
good.
bake the
That's
cake. Yeah.
But that's good. You know why? Because you
Uh-huh.
bought the ingredients with the
Right.
intent of making the cake. So that's a
Right.
step. Now, you may
Yeah.
not be able to go through with making the cake, but you bought the
Right.
ingredients. That's one step.
Right.
So
Right. That's true. Yeah.
next time, whenever it comes up to you again, then you
Uh-huh.
might be able to go on and bake it or just gather the things in bowls and stuff. And,
Right.
and then if you become overwhelmed, just stop. This is your
Right.
personal journey. So
Yes, that's true.
you put it to where you need it to be.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
Hmm.
So it's like it's the ingredients are there. I know I can make the cake. I have the recipe, but it's like I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to do it, to
Mm-hmm.
bake it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just asked somebody else, a cousin, to bake the cake.
Okay.
So I think that'll be better for right now.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. That's
Uh,
very good. So it sounds like you are dealing with the upcoming holiday, and don't be surprised if you see all your relatives and you just start crying
oh, yes,
because
that's true.
it's just you've just seen them for the funeral. Now they're coming here,
Right.
and it's all still fresh. So
Yeah.
it's okay to cry.
Yes. Yes.
So have your boo-hoo and move on ahead because it's going to
Right.
be okay. It's going to take time. Nothing's going to happen overnight. So just remember
Yeah.
that. Give yourself
That's true.
give yourself some grace at this time. Know
Yes.
that you are going through a storm, and I know that you pray and you read your Bible a lot. So you know
Yeah.
God will take care of you during this time.
Yes. I pray all the time. Yes.
hmm
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's
So
another comfort, source of comfort.
yeah, and reading my Bible and going to church.
hmm
Yeah, all of that is good for me. Yes.
hmm So that's
So
good. Well,
yeah.
I'm really happy that you are dealing with this. And
Mhm.
even though you are dealing at this point, there is no set time where you might not have like a little flashback that takes you back, makes you sad, really, really sad. And at those times, just remember what she stood for, what she
Mhm.
taught you, and what you
Mhm.
gained from her.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gained a lot from her. Yeah,
yeah. So she
she was a
sounds,
very
she,
smart
you
woman.
know,
Yeah.
she sounded like
Mhm.
she was a wealth of information, and
Yes.
she sounds like she was family oriented. So
Yes, she was.
yeah. So just
Mhm.
remember those things. You know,
Yeah.
don't think that you have to behave a certain way. You don't.
You're right.
It's up to you how you want to deal with your grief. And
Yes.
I'm here to help you with that. And keep
Oh, I appreciate
remembering
it.
that this is a non judgmental area, and you are
Mhm.
free to say whatever you need to say when you need to say it. And if you need to contact me for another session or anything, when you find out you might be needing some extra talk time, feel free to
Mhm.
call and I'll set you up. Okay?
Okay, so I can call you next week and make an appointment.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No. Okay, Monday through Friday is any
Any day,
any.
Monday through
Okay.
Friday. I will try to accommodate you, and if not, then we can discuss what is available for you, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, I enjoyed talking to you. I am so sorry for your loss, but I
Thank you.
am proud of the way that you are using your coping skills to cope with this situation. I want to ask you a couple of more questions. Have you used any breathing techniques during this time?
Um, no, I don't. No, I haven't.
When you're feeling really down, when you're feeling like all hope is gone, take
Uh-huh.
a couple of your deep breathing exercises. Take that, do it for at least 5 times.
Okay.
Just inhale through your nose, blow it out your mouth. Inhale with your nose, blow it out your mouth. And you'll feel a whole lot better at that time. It gives you a calming effect, and it makes you recenter and focus on what is at hand.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
And have you been journaling on this? Because journaling is a good tool. And I know from our other issues, you had found journaling helpful for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So just
Yes,
remember,
journaling.
just remember you have those two options where you can journal and you can take your deep breaths. Nobody's going to know what you're breathing for. Nobody's going to say, hey, look, Maxine's breathing. They won't
Right.
know. That's something you
Right.
can do on your own. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, okay, I'll be waiting on your call for next week and then we'll get something set up. And just hang tight. do your deep breathing exercises, and when you get a chance, just journal a little bit because that helps too. It helps you
Okay.
reflect back. It helps you remember the good times. It helps you release some of that sadness that might be pent up at this time. Okay?
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, not at this time. I'll just write it down if any things I have concerns about,
Okay.
and then I'll make an appointment and talk to you about it
Okay.
next week.
All right. So,
Okay. Thank you
okay.
so much.
Okay. You just hang in there. And I'll be praying for you, okay?
Okay. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.